Hi, I'm LP Master 6, and I've got Oreo all in my teeth. That's gross. So, instead of changing the control scheme, which you can't because of the spin jump, in Super Mario World for this compilation, it just has a nice little Yoshi head graphic. For instance, for reference, I mean, if you push select, you can change from type A to type B in any of the other games, but not here. And Yoshi winks at you when you select a file, instead of there being a file select here. And look at that. It's not, all the copyright dates are wrong. It's not 93. This came out in late 94. But whatever. I mean, with 1990 is the original Japanese release date. 91 is the international release date. And, you know, 93 is original All-Stars, but whatever. It's okay. The European version does the same thing, interestingly enough. And by interesting, I mean it's not really interesting. And we're back in Dinosaur Land. Now, this is a little weird. I've already shown the fastest route in multiplayer in Super Mario World originally, but, I mean, that was multiplayer, so that was a bit different. And also, those videos were iffy at best. I mean, God, I said Mario 3 feels great. I've never played all of these in one sitting. Hooray, thank you very much. We already know this. All the 5 of these games in one sitting. Well, I should have included land in here. Man, that would have been nice to play as many Mario games as possible in one sitting. One day, I do want to do that. I want to do it 100% too, but even not 100%, it would still be really fun to see just how long I can go before being extremely burned out. That'd be a good thing to stream one day, I feel like. I would love to do that. Oh, that scared me. Actually, we'll take that. I don't mean that it scared me. I'm sorry, I'm on edge. I left the room and ate some Oreos in between Mario 3 and World. So, you know, about 10 minutes of being out there, and I checked the weather, and I'm really on edge and terrified because there is supposed to be severe weather. 15% chance of tornadoes in the area. It's supposed to be more south of us, but still, it could be here too. And right now, you know, it's just a little bit cloudy and that's it. And the wind is high. That's how I say wind for those who don't know, because of our cat Wind-Up, who we call Windy. So it's just one of those dumb jokes that only my wife and I appreciate. Which is fine. That's kind of the way it's meant to be. I'm not saying you can't appreciate it. I'm just saying you probably won't. That's just how it works. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm really... Oh, I've got to get my mind off this tornado stuff. Because I've told the story a million times, but I was in a tornado on April 2nd, 2006. When I was a kid. A tornado almost picked up our house, and I could feel the pressure while my mom was holding me. I was 8, I believe. And everybody except my sister was terrified. The dog and cat, Pixie, whose death I described in detail on my Wrecking Crew Let's Play back in the day. And our cat Billy at the time, who I later found out my father killed. Well, that made me very mad, but that's besides the point. Beside the point, not besides. Anyway, and I was playing SpongeBob SquarePants Lights Camera Pants for Game Boy Advance, which I had gotten as a gift from my mom on the way home from Memphis the day prior, because on the final day of May, I can't remember if that's 30th or 31st, what am I doing? No, I screwed it up. That's okay. I believe in me. Come on, just give me the one up. Yes, that's all I wanted. We went to Memphis because that's where my mom's dad lived, and he had had a heart attack and was in the hospital, and they thought he was going to die. He was perfectly fine. They found out late that night, so we woke up to a phone call the next morning, April 1st, 2006, to find out my dad's dad had suddenly died in his sleep. So we drove back home, and on the way we stopped at Target, and I told my mom I needed that game to grieve. And the day after, it was hailing, and I'd never seen hail before. We were at my grandma's house, and she lived in the town we did. And my parents were like, oh, we're going to go home before the weather gets bad. And I said, I really don't want to get out in this. And the tornado came to our house and threw a tree through our kitchen. If we had just been one room over, would have been dead. Maybe dead. Depends on the part of the house, of the actual kitchen. But, I just played that game through the tornado until my mom, I felt more of the pressure and the fear, and I turned it off. And it was absolutely terrifying. I will never forget that day. I was okay with it for years until, probably over a year ago. At this point, my wife was at home while I was at work, and I felt perfectly fine. I'm not scared of tornadoes, especially while I'm at work, because I'm in a vehicle all day. I can outrun a tornado, but my family's at home, and I was on the phone with her, and she was freaking out, and the wind was so terrible. It sounded awful, and the tornado siren was going off, and I just felt so much fear for her and our 13 cats, and ever since then, I've just had this crippling fear of being stuck at home when there's a tornado. I feel much safer away, but it's hard to take 13 cats away from the tornado, and we're not leaving our cats, because then I'd just be worried about the cats. So I am really on edge. I'm just ready for it to pass over at least once a month for several months, even in the dead of winter when some tornadoes killed a bunch of local people. Not long ago. I don't want to kill him because I want his cape feather. Yes, thank you. Back on Yoshi. Alright, and I want one more cape feather. That's okay. We have plenty of opportunities to get that. Oh, but you know, I probably wouldn't be traumatized in the slightest or care because, you know, there's nothing you can do about it. There's no use worrying about something that you can't control. And I actually live in the safest part of the world. I already told you, you know, I live in West Tennessee, which, you know, is decent sized compared to several countries even. I'm a little upset now. And by a little, I mean I'm quite a bit upset. Alright, fine. Here's what we'll do. We're gonna kill you. Oh my god. Are you serious? Alright. You can tell I haven't played Mario World in a while. Did I kill him? Can I not get him back? Is he dead? I need the cape feather. I'll just go back and get a Yoshi, I guess. I didn't hit the block and get the 1-up instead of the Yoshi, right? Oh my god. Oh my god, now it's just... Do not... I died in fucking Donut Plains. Donut Plains 1, no less. Okay. I have never made a bigger fool of myself on this channel. There have been more dramatic instances, but that is by far the worst gameplay I have ever provided you. Ever. Alright. I need to get down here at some point because I want to get Yoshi back. And I want another cape feather! Alright, this is Yoshi. Yes. Alright. We'll eat you. No, 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 no! I said no. They were nice enough to put him out in front so we could get his feather. Alright. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's really not that hard. We're already 10 minutes in. This is sad. Oh well. The more time spent playing Mario World, the better. For those who don't know, this is my favorite out of all 5 of the games included. For me, it goes... it's kind of a toss-up between 1 and 2 sometimes, but I'm going to go 1 over 2. So, World, then 3, then The Lost Levels, which is kind of a close race, to be honest, between 3 and The Lost Levels. Then... not really. I take back everything I just said. Then 1, then 2. And they're still all really fantastic games, so don't get me wrong. Just because I can rank them doesn't mean I don't love them all. Like, it feels good when you can say the worst game in something is, like, really good. Like, when you can have arguments over the worst game in a series where everybody loves every game, which is not how people feel about Super Mario for whatever reason. Actually, I know the reasons. It's because it's oversaturated and people are tired of seeing too similar of games. Even though the games themselves aren't all that similar. Please don't have despawned. Oh, thank God. I'm loving the music. Say anything else. I'm loving the music. Oh, first game I ever played. I gotta say how much I'm loving this music. Like I haven't said it before. Like it's not obvious. Obviously, this is one of the best games ever. This is the secret house, not the ghost house. As I was about to fly upward and make a fool of myself. So we'll just do that here. Go here. It feels weird doing this because I feel so obligated to get every exit, and I know I'm not going to, and that just feels so bizarre to me. Who plays a Mario game without 100%ing it? I mean, that's the best part. I can see it for most games, just not 100%ing them, but... And you know, doing a challenge run is a different story, but I mean, like, the first or second time you play, I mean, that's how you play it, dude. I mean... don't want to take a hit. Not that I think I'm going to have any trouble in Mario World. But you never know. I died in Donut Plains 1. Hey, I got my mind off the tornadoes for a minute. But last time in December, when tornadoes ripped apart some towns not that far away, I made our family sit in the bathtub in the bathroom while I sat in the bathtub because my wife really didn't want to get in the bathtub. For an absurd amount of time, we sat there because I was paralyzed with fear. So all 13 cats in our decent-sized bathroom. Oh, I don't want to screw this up. I really don't want to screw this up. So let's take extra precautions here. Get as many of these as possible. I don't know why I'm holding down the button. Not really all that necessary. No. Okay. And we did it. Sorry, I don't know what that voice was. Alright, we're not even 14 minutes into the video. Woo! It'd be funny if, like, this whole, like, all the recordings were just corrupt. What have I done? What have I done? I forgot to get rid of this Yoshi. Oh well. I'll go back in and get the Yoshi, don't worry. What exit is this? Because you can beat the game in 7 exits. Oh, that's right. It keeps going. Oh, hey. We did it in just the right amount of time. Can rack up those 1-ups. Oh my god, please. Please, please. Just a couple more. Damn. That was good enough. I said just a couple more and I got a couple more. See, it's that whole God thing again. The coincidence. Like, it is... So I was in the Red Robin bathroom one time, waiting on an order, and I had to pee. Well, obviously that's why I wasn't waiting on the order in the bathroom. I just happened to have to pee. And on the urinal, I saw this thing that looked like an iPhone. It was a piece of paper. It was a little pamphlet. I still forgot to get rid of Yoshi. Alright. See you, buddy. I could have gotten the 1-up, but we really don't need it. We don't even need Blue Yoshi. It's just fun. I want Blue Yoshi. Alright, yes. Perfect. It said, there are no coincidences with God. And it had a bunch of quotes from the book of Isaiah on the back, and I thought, boy, that's a coincidence. I just listened to an Eminem song where, like, the only line I remember is, I opened the Bible and I flipped to Isaiah, my eyes, something. I only remember the Isaiah part. Alright, I'm getting tired of this. I was acting a fool and I forgot how to play the freaking game. Let's just go. Shortest level in the game. Hell, this might be the shortest level in the series. Probably is. I've never really thought about it. But there's very few single-screen levels in the Super Mario series. At least in the main games. I can't really think of any spin-offs that would... Oh, I want the 1-up. I didn't get the 1-up. Oh, well. I don't want a red Koopa. Yes, I will gladly take blue on blue. Blonde over blue. That was the worst singing I may have ever done in my life. I've been trying to actually practice my singing voice without feeling like I'm practicing it. But I still do it, you know? I just don't want to ever admit it. Let's stomp you, because we don't want you to exist. And... Alright. Perfect. Epic! Epic! Alright. I don't know why I'm nervous. I do know why I'm nervous. I keep forgetting. I keep repressing it because I'm terrified. Freaking storms. I never finished the sentence. Oh. First, let me finish my more recent thing. So, at my niece's birthday, I was singing Happy Birthday. My grandma said I sounded good, and I thought, you know, I could sound good if I really wanted to. If I just found the right, perfect type of song. But I don't know. I don't know if I ever will sound good. This is gonna really suck. Alright, oh! It didn't suck. That was easier without the switches. Great! That's all I heard because I have one headphone on. Let's swap headphones, actually. Oh no! I took the wrong exit. That's why I'm like... That's why I didn't know what I was doing. We're not going to the special world. We're going to Bowser's Castle. We're beating the game. We're not getting the secret exit. Or secret ending. Spoilers, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Uncle Albert. We're so sorry. Oh no. Oh no. Right. I don't even remember how far the regular exit is. Cannot be that far though. What is up here? Nothing but joy. Joy that I made it. Oh, double joy. I can't believe it. Oh, great. We could have gotten a bonus though. That was our last, like, tape, I think. Oh well. I can live with no bonus. That helps the speed run. We didn't even have to do that fucking level, did we? Nope. We sure didn't. Oh, I'm so stupid. That's okay. Like I said, the more time spent playing Mario World, the better. The more fun. Oh, which ones? I actually did end up showing all of these, but... 3 is divisible by 6, and I'm LP Master 6, so... It's, yeah, in the multiplayer we died so many times that I did end up showing these. I love how they try to disguise which ones you can jump through and which ones you can't. This is such a weird room. Well, that was very easy. Do we do 6 for LP Master 6 or Lucky 7? Let's do 6. Why not? Oh, okay. This one is annoying, but not bad, as far as I remember. It's just like the, what, Vanilla Fortress? No, no, this is the Forest Fortress. Or Chocolate Fortress? I don't remember. I actually listened to my Mario World Let's Play not that long ago in the car. I stopped listening to old videos because I kind of got tired of them. I can only take my voice so much every so often. So I just started to listening to soundtracks to games that I've played recently. I mean, I also listen to regular music. A lot of Paul McCartney lately. And I talked about in my Donkey Kong Country multiplayer, I think, that I listened to My Chemical Romance's discography. And I never finished the thought on that, because I listened to them as a teenager a little bit. And I loved The Black Parade, and honestly, that's my guilty pleasure album. I still like that album. It's edgy, but God, the instrumentation is nice. I'm not the biggest fan of the vocals, and especially not the lyrics. But the music is banging. Their second album blows. Their first album's just a bad punk album. And their fourth album's just a bland, not really all that bad, just not something I'd ever listen to. You know, punk-ish album. Just, I don't know how to describe it. But that's enough about My Chemical Romance. We made it to Bowser, and we only accidentally got 2 extra exits. God, I'm so stupid. Here we go. They still didn't fix Bowser's colors, because he is not supposed to be green. They barely altered anything about Mario World. I didn't really talk about that, but everything they altered was in the multiplayer, which is why I'm showing it off. Because, you know, I don't want it to... Really? 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 Oh my god. Please don't die to Bowser, please. Peach, please, Peach. Oh, she's not showing up yet. He's gonna throw his fire, right? Yeah, he throws the fire first. God, I love seeing this. Are you kidding me? I died to Bowser. I died to Bowser. And I only have 22 lives. Okay, we'll do 4. God, that 4 is so ugly. Oh no, I think this was the wrong choice. I'm not sure about this one. Oh! Well, I didn't expect to fall off the side, that's for sure. We are very close to the end here. Sure, why not? Is 1 the bad? No, 1's the really easy. It's, okay. It's easy if you have the switches, which I don't. So, I don't know if I've ever played this with... Good God! Okay, fine, let's do 2. Why the hell not? If not, if I die again, I'm just going back to 3. Because that was back when I knew what I was doing before I died to Bowser. I felt like I'm pathetic. That's what I am. I'm pathetic. This has been 25 minutes. I told my wife it'd be 30 minutes if I suck. Ow, I bit my mouth. Inside of my cheek. Ugh. It always feels like it's gonna be so sugary and it's gross. You get what I'm saying? You ever ponder of your cheek taste? I have. I just proved it. Why is this even a room? Like, sure, we'll do 7 this time because we did 6. Yeah, and I don't want to do 6 again. That just took time because it was. This was not terrible, but I'm a little scared of it. Just because I'm not doing so hot. I guess I've Mario'd too much today. Remember, all of these games are one sitting, because I thought that would be a fun way to play it, and I didn't want to dig, you know, all my equipment back out to do Mario World. This is much more fun. Just, it's a satisfying feeling, like, oh yeah, I beat 5 games in a row. Oh, well, we didn't beat the Ninja. Oh, is that slowdown? Oh boy! Okay. Now, so in Donkey Kong Country, remember how there wasn't slowdown for the lighting effects? Yeah, I guess it took them 4 years to figure that one out. And we're actually closer to 4.5, but still, you get the picture. But it feels good playing Super Mario World right off the tails of Donkey Kong Country, because, you know, you get to appreciate the only game consumers thought was better than it for the system, basically. And I do agree still, holds up, Mario World is better, but platformers are my bread and butter. They're my favorite. Just like bread and butter pickles used. No, that's not what they're called, right? Yeah, they're called bread and butter pickles. Those used to be my favorite. Now they're not. It's just back to regular dill. They're just too sweet. But it just feels good playing so many like integral platformers back to back for the channel. I mean, oh, we don't need you. We actually need you to go away because you're going to screw us over. If I die to the fire again, I'm going to be really upset. Oh no. Oh, okay. I got way more scared of that than I should have been. Here we go. I like how Phase 2 is supposed to be more menacing, but like he moves in an easier pattern, to be perfectly honest. This is the only difference, and you don't want to get slammed into his propeller and kill yourself. So just don't. See? Simple. Just don't. I love how the Koopa Clown car blinks. Is it sentient? That has never been explored, to my knowledge, in any Mario game. Okay. Alright. Phase 3, here we go. Just please, Mario, don't take another hit. Save it. Don't die again. Don't act like a fool. What is it? Oh my god, I can't remember the song. I'm upset. And act like a fool. I feel like it's Dave Matthews. Of course, I talk about Dave Matthews and the Super Mario World ending. I finally, in Dave Grohl's biography, I know that Kurt Cobain has played this game. It has been confirmed that Kurt Cobain played Super Mario World. You know how good that makes me feel? Thank you, Dave Grohl. I've been wondering, you know, if my favorite celebrity of all time had ever gotten to play this. And I know Biggie had. Biggie Smalls played this game. We did it. Mario's adventure is over. Mario, the princess, Yoshi, and his friends are going to take a vacation. To think this took me like 19 parts if you include multiplayer to do Mario World originally. Then again, my parts were shorter back then. Not really. This is all one video. I didn't time it when I beat Bowser. It was about 29 minutes, 28 something. I guess while this is going on, I'll have on the screen my total deaths for the compilation and how long it took me. I'll probably just be lazy and put the recording file times, including the intro and credits and everything, including this right now, so it's not an actual speedrun gameplay time. Obviously, it's not going to be a good speed run anyway. Hideki Kono. I always thought his name had a K in it. You can't... Wait, hold on. You can't translate that as... with a Q-U-I instead of a K-I? That's funny. I guess you can. I didn't mean you literally couldn't. Okay, well. Wow, this felt good. I've always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to own this cartridge, and I finally have it. Actually, I bought it on New Year's Day. And, damn, that felt so good. That was like 3 hours of beautiful, beautiful Mario gameplay, and it's not even 1 o'clock p.m. yet. So I've still got a full day ahead of me. This sounds great. I did everything in one take except for the audio test. Whew. I messed up several times, died several times, and took 2 extra exits in this game, but that's okay. And yes, you don't have to fight any Koopalings aside from Iggy. I love that. You don't have to fight any Koopalings in Mario 3, so we had 1 Koopaling fight out of the 16 potential fights. Or, not 16, 14 potential fights in this cartridge. Yeah, I would love to, like, play all of these at once. I wish I could do that for, like, charity. Play 100% every Super Mario game at once. That'd be a really cool marathon to do. And, you know, I wouldn't be half bad at it. Not by speedrunner standards, but, you know, by a regular person standards. And look at all those eggs we totally saved. I feel like they should have changed the ending. You know, it doesn't make no sense. What the hell are those eggs? I mean, we got 1. Yeah, we can talk over the credits. So next time, I'll see you guys for the multiplayer with Galen, who will be playing as Luigi, whose sprites are the only thing different about this release of Super Mario World. And it's kind of a shame. Those sprites come back later, eventually. But I just wish that, you know, this version of the game got released more often. Because I'm sure it has some bug fixes and stuff. I already can't remember. But just for the sheer fact that Luigi's sprites are better instead of just recolors of Mario's. Not all of them. Ducking on Yoshi and... God, one other sprite. Maybe climbing a vine? As small Luigi? I can't remember. Those sprites are still the same. Which is weird, but most of his sprites have been changed. And that never got released in Japan, which is especially bizarre. Because I'd like to assume the Japanese sprite artists are the ones who did it. And yeah, Nintendo, you know, wanted money, so they never re-released Super Mario All-Stars plus Super Mario World, and it makes sense. This is a crazy good deal. It was also a pack-in title for the SNES. They had SNESs that would sell in America and Europe with this cartridge attached. I mean, what a deal. Super Mario World is the #1 selling. Oh, I accidentally said Donkey Kong Country was second. Super Mario All-Stars was second. So combining them, you know, Mario, the integral Nintendo protagonist, it's like, for people who hadn't bought an SNES yet, and it had been maybe like 9 or 10 years since they had played when the NES and Super Mario Brothers came out, they're like, oh boy, you know, I can play a better version of this, all these classics. You know, they're more likely to do it. That'd be good. Luigi's mustache looks weird, but Luigi looks good. Except for those, the palette looks weird on this whole thing. And... does it not save? Okay, yeah, so the saving system isn't exactly like it is in All-Stars. We are still locked out, so let's go reset. And just see how we're doing. Oh, the wind is picking up the wind. Great, it logged 7 exits. I'm cool with that. That's what we were supposed to have. But yeah, it has a star if you get all 96. Pressing left and right will give you that beautiful sound. And you can actually use the same file for 1 and 2 player. So we could go back into that file for 2 player. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do for 2 player yet, except play the game. I know that. But I'll see you next time for that. I'm LP Master 6. I can't believe I knocked this game all in one morning.